You want to know whether someone's telling you the truth or not. The problem is that there's uncertainty. You have to consider all of the possibilities. So, suppose for example that your friend tells you he's playing basketball or going to the gym. What does he have to do to be telling you the truth? Well, he could go play basketball. He could also go to the gym. Either way, he's being straight with you. So, if he plays basketball but does not go to the gym, he's telling the truth. If he goes to the gym but does not play basketball, he's still telling the truth. If he does both, he's also telling the truth. But if he stays home and plays video games instead of playing basketball or going to the gym, then he's being a lazy liar. So if you're tabulating all these possibilities in the language of logic, it would look something like this. As discussed in the previous lecture, we're texting here, so forget all of these statements. They're too long, letters are good enough. So B is going to stand for your friend plays basketball, G is going to stand for your friend goes to the gym, and the V is the or compounding the two statements together. Let's also use a capital letter T for true and a capital letter F for false. In the table shown, each of the four rows with T's and F's represents one of the possibilities. So for example, the second such row is the case when your friend plays basketball but does not go to the gym. In this case, your friend plays basketball, represented by B, is a true statement, and your friend goes to the gym, represented by G, is a false statement. Then, your friend plays basketball or goes to the gym, represented by B, V for or, G, will be true. But now let's change it up a bit. What if your friend tells you that he's going to play basketball and go to the gym? So we replaced and with or with and, rather. What does he have to do now to be telling the truth? Well, one activity is not good enough. He now has to do both to be telling the truth. So let's again make a table of all of the possibilities using the same letters as before. But now turn that V upside down so the symbol in between the B and the G represents and instead of or. Also, let's update our T's and F's in that last column so that our T's and F's are correct for and. In this case, if he plays basketball, but he does not go to the gym, then he's being a lazy liar. If he does not play basketball, but he does go to the gym, he's still being a lazy liar. If he does neither of the two, then he's really being a lazy liar. So the only way he's being an honest, energetic person staying true to his word is if he plays basketball and goes to the gym. He does them both. Now suppose your other friend tells you that if her favorite sports team wins, then she will shave her head. In this table, we use W to mean her favorite team wins, and S to mean that she shaves her head. The arrow between the W and the S connects the two statements by if then, as in if her favorite team wins, then she will shave her head. What does she have to do now if she wants to be truthful? Well, if her team wins and she shaves her head, then she's honored her agreement, so she's told the truth. If her team does not win and she does not shave her head, she still didn't break her agreement. She only promises to shave her head if her team wins. Her statement didn't cover the situation where her team does not win. If her team does not win, but she shaves her head anyway, that's also fine. Again, she says nothing about the case where her team does not win. But if her team wins and she does not shave her head, then she chickened out of the agreement. So the only way she's lying, or speaking falsely, is if her team wins, but she does not shave her head. Now let's consider one more logical connective, not, which is represented by the tilde, the squiggly symbol that's shown here. So let's suppose you hear on the radio that it's not going to rain. Which row in this table represents a correct prediction? Well, the second row of T's and F's does, because it has a T under tilde R, as in it's true that it does not rain. Remember, tilde means not. In this case, the statement "it will rain" is false, because it did not rain. So we have an F under the R column of this row. But now let's consider the other possibility. If it does rain, then the prediction made on the radio that it will not rain is false. This is represented by the first row of T's and F's, which has a T under the R column and an F under the tilde R or not R column. Now, even though we may be uncertain about whether it will rain or not, there are only two possibilities. Either it rains or it does not rain.